What's going on? Welcome back to Bow Hunting Pressured Whitetails. My name is Jake, and yeah, it's been a minute. I feel like I have not made a video in, I don't know. It's been a long time. I don't think I've made a single video yet this summer. You'll probably notice that I don't have my typical wood background with the lights and everything behind me. I have a little bit different scenery, and that is because we recently, me and my wife, bought a new house, and that's where I'm at right now. And so things have been really crazy, really busy, and we've been working like crazy people trying to get this whole thing remodeled and then move in here, fix up our house that we have right now, sell that one, and yeah, it's just a lot of stuff going on. I'll probably give you an official tour here at the end of the video of the house just because I like houses. I think they're cool. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. Hope your summer's going well. It is a blistering 91, I believe, or 92 degrees outside right now. And I am sweating like crazy. I just got back from doing a video shoot up in Grand Rapids, which is probably about an hour from my house, and it was just some drone stuff, and it's actually one of the last, probably at least for the most part, paid video shoots that I'm going to be doing. I've recently pretty much kind of closed down the commercial side of my video work, and that's only not because I can't do it anymore or that I wouldn't be able to make any more money at it, but it's just that the real estate stuff that I've been doing with flipping houses has just really kind of taken off. And I've been very busy, very, very busy. And I feel like the reward I get for the hours and the effort that I put in with flipping houses and real estate in general is much, much higher. And so I would rather kind of put all my eggs in that basket and focus my time and energy there. But that doesn't mean that I'm not doing any more videos. It just means I'll probably actually be doing more YouTube, honestly. I'm only going to be doing more hobby stuff, which this channel is part of my hobby. I'm always going to be filming my hunts. I'm always making videos for fun, and I don't really put a whole lot of effort into them. I don't do a ton of editing. I just like talking about deer hunting. I like filming deer hunting related things, scouting. I like, editing it, throwing it up on YouTube, not just for you guys, but for me. I'm selfish. I like going back and watching my hunts, being able to see how I've progressed as a deer hunter over the years, be able to look back and enjoy those memorable experiences that I've had with my friends and my brothers, and just be able to, just relive those moments. And video's always done that for me, and I probably will never stop documenting my hunts. So that being said, don't worry about that I won't be doing any more videos or anything like that. I got a whole ton of hunt videos lined up for this next fall. Honestly, if I had a way to fund paying an editor through the season, I'd probably switch and go from producing them, from the previous year and releasing them the next year to doing like a semi-live type thing, like the Hunting Public or Midwest Whitetail or something like that, because I think those are really, really cool. They just require a lot of manpower during season that I can't really dedicate at all, and I don't really want to either. Like, that's when I'm hunting, I'm filming, and I don't really want to take time out of that to edit episodes and upload them. I know I could, but I just don't want to do it. So like and subscribe, because if you do, and we start making money from YouTubes, I could pay somebody to edit and turn this into a semi-live hunting show, which would be sweet. I think so far off of the YouTube AdSense, I've made like $400, which is actually pretty impressive, considering that I just started monetizing like last year or something like that. And there's a whole lot of stuff I could do. I thought about doing a camera school on here because I know a crap ton about cameras, video production, filming hunts, all that stuff. So I thought about doing like a paid course people could take. I thought about doing some sort of a paid subscription where people could go and see me walk through specific public land areas and break down where I think good spots are. Although that may be a little controversial. I'm realizing not everybody really wants specific areas to be presented to the public. But I just thought it'd be a cool way for guys to kind of just like, I don't know, give some hope to the guys out there that are still skeptical about the whole public land world, or they're like, man, I would love to hunt this public land area. I just have no idea where to start. I know recently on one of my scouting videos, one of my viewers commented and was like, you shouldn't give out these specific spots. And I was like, well, I mean, I get what he's saying, like there's other people that hunt those spots too. So if I was to go into a spot, I guess, and find this big freaking rub and everybody knows where it's at, well, then potentially everybody could go and hunt that spot. But I don't know, like, to me personally, that wouldn't be enough intel for me to be like, oh, I'm hunting that spot, unless I just absolutely have no idea what I'm doing, because I don't even trust anybody else's scouting intel. I almost have to just do it for myself and find spots. So, yeah, I'm sorry if I offend anybody for showing actual spots on any of my YouTube videos. However, I do want it to be very applicable, and I want guys to like realize, like, hey, I'm hunting your stuff. I'm hunting in some areas that you guys also hunt. So if you see me finding things or good spots, like, no, you can too. Know that they're there. They're hard to find. Some areas are harder than others, not going to lie. But I just want to try to encourage people and just kind of like, I don't know, do kind of what like the Hunting Public channel did for me, what Whitetail Adrenaline did for me, what the Hunting Beast guys did for me, which was just pretty much convince me that I could do it, because I think half of that is believing in yourself that you can go out there and you can find these spots and you can kill these deer. Because if you've never done it before, honestly, you don't believe that you can do it. And it's just that mindset that can keep you out of the woods, keep you from investing that time into scouting that you need to, and executing and ultimately accomplishing your goals. So I don't know. I guess that just kind of got me thinking about, like, what is really giving away a spot? What is enough intel to make a kill on a big buck? Is it really smart for YouTubers to give away areas and locations? Because, I mean, I'm just thinking about, like, some of these videos that I've seen from guys that are really helping the hunting industry, like the Hunting Public guys. Like, there's gotta be a lot of spots that people have found that they've hunted, and spots that have been ruined, and I guarantee you that is the case. But I honestly don't know, how to do it without guys having an ability to find out where you're hunting. My brother is a great example of a guy that would go find out where you're hunting. Like, he's a professional creep. Like, not necessarily in a bad way, but like in a whitetail addicted fanatic research dude that can find out where a big buck has been killed kind of creep. Like, I mean, he can go on to, he'll track down the Facebook profile. He'll look and see like the locations of when people are posting things during the rut on the days that they said they killed a buck. Like, he's tracked down spots where guys have killed bucks. But does that mean that we can go and just hunt that spot? No, most of the time we can't. And I even know of a specific spot where a guy killed a really respectable public land buck by us creeping on him. And I've never hunted it because it's just not close enough to my house. And honestly, it's a little weird going and hunting a spot that is somebody else's good spot. And I just have enough respect for other people where I'm like, I'm not going to go do that, I guess. So it is kind of a weird topic. And I mean, to be honest with you, I don't know how much of an effect my channel is going to have on, some of my spots end up getting possibly ruined because of putting stuff up on YouTube because, I killed a very, very nice public land buck this past year. My brother killed a very nice, mature public land buck on public this year. His location wasn't quite as obvious where we were hunting. Mine is very obvious, like very obvious, and I'm gonna have to do like an immense amount of editing and After Effects work to blur parts of the video out to not make it completely obvious where I am, because in an instant you would know where I'm at. That's how obvious the spot is. Not because there's like just landmarks or anything like that, because it's so weird. The spot is like, it's so obscure. Like you wouldn't think of a big buck being in this spot, but he was, and I killed him. And so it's like, what am I going to do? I don't know. Somebody's probably going to find out where that spot is, and they're going to go hunt it. And that might be the end of that little honey hole. I don't know. I think it's a pretty decent spot, and I feel like I could probably catch a mature buck in that location probably every year. But I don't know. It might get ruined after this year. I have no idea. That's kind of a risk that I'm personally taking by showing you guys my hunt. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, let me tell you the story about this house, and then we'll wrap the video up, and I'll give you a little tour. And I'm going to get on with my day. But anyways, I was going around and like every once in a while, Calvin, the guy that heads up this whole flipping company that we're part of, will send me like an address to a house that he's looking at potentially buying as a flip house for our guys. And this was one of them that he had me go look at. And the first thing that I realized when I came to the spot is that I was familiar with the area. It actually was on some property that butts up to some public land that I had very immensely scouted. And the property, actually, the back end of it, where it transitions from this lot to public, was on one of the best areas of the entire public that I had found. And if I was to go hunt that public, that would be the spot, would pretty much be in my backyard that I have now. And so that was like a pretty wild thought, I guess. When I first came here, I was like, man, like that'd be so sick if somebody lived here and they could just walk down through their backyard and have a whole bunch of land that they could just go hunt. I walked through the house, and the first thing I thought was, this house is solid, like super solid. I think it was built in like 2003, I believe, which I know is still a little ways away, like a little bit old, but like in house standards and house years, it's a very, very young house. And so there's a lot of things that I didn't have to worry about, or it was just a very solid deal, I feel like. Turned out the numbers weren't like amazing for us to jump on it as a flip house, and I was just kind of like throwing the idea around with Calvin, like, man, it'd be so cool if I bought that house. Like, that would be such an unbelievable house, because it's like twice the space that we have now. It's got 2.5 acres. It butts up to hunting land. It's got a deck. It's got a walkout basement, like a huge garage. I threw it past him, and then he was like, well, if you can come up with the cash, then I'll just have the assignment contract go to you, and you can get it for, a pretty good deal. And I was like, dang, that'd be crazy, because it was a really good deal. It's like, I think this house could sell after it's remodeled for like $290, and I think the sale price was like $176 or $178 or something. Pretty good deal, at least in my opinion. So I was like, I gotta get cash, because that's the only way I'm gonna be able to close on this is with cash. And I ended up getting a contact from my brother who had bought a house with cash, and he had got this cash lent from a guy. So he gave me that contact, and I called the guy, and I was like, crossing my fingers, and lo and behold, the guy's like, yeah, I'll lend you the cash. And I was like, holy crap. So we bought the house, and we've been working on it. We got most of the demo and the floor prep done. It was a smoker house, so all the walls were covered in a bunch of yellow smoke, and so we had to go through and kills all the walls, coat them with cover stain. So now I'm working on drywall, mudding, patching, when I get done with that, I'll probably spray everything, put the floors down, and then there's also a huge basement. But anyways, but yeah, I could go on about the house for a while because I really like houses, and this one is pretty cool, at least in my opinion. But what you guys probably care about is the hunting side. So anyways, the potential to have, a really cool lot and, have this all work out was there, at least in my opinion. I thought like this could be a really cool spot where you could just walk out and hunt behind your house. And so the first time after we closed, when I walked back there, because I had never walked this lot. I had walked the public side, but I'd never, really looked at it all that great. But I went back there turkey hunting once after we closed with a buddy of mine, went back there with my brothers, and the deer sign is legit. Like there is a couple ridges, and there's a few ridges back there, and there's a scrape down in one of the bottoms that's right on my lot. It's getting like freshened every few days or something, like crazy stuff. And I found a big rub back there. We walked back a little bit farther. I found a big scrape with a big tore up licking branch. So there's just some phenomenal buck sign. There's even some aspects to the topography and the way that it all lays out for bedding and stuff that I'm not going to even go into that much detail, because you could probably find the spot. You could probably find my house if you really tried. But it's a really, really sick setup. I might even end up doing some land improvements for all I know. I thought about putting a water hole back there. So I don't know if that's a this year thing, but it could very well likely be a next year thing. But I can't wait to get some cameras back there, next month or in August, somewhere around in there, see what's back there. And I'm sure you'll be seeing some hunts from back there next fall. But yeah, let's cut to the house. All right, so I'll show you the most important part, because this is every guy's favorite part of the house. Big, huge 2-stall garage. That's a major thing for me. And then the way the house lays out is it's really long. It's got nice tall ceilings. We rearranged the kitchen. We used to have a big L cabinets, right, that came out right here. And we took all those out. We moved some cabinets over there. So we're just gonna have straight cabinets, fridge, and then we're gonna tile all the way up and put some shelves there. The living room is really cool. This is kind of just like a wall that I'm framing in for my wife. She comes out with all these cool ideas from Pinterest and stuff. So I think that'll look pretty sweet when it's done. And then one of my favorite parts about this house is that right there. Don't mind the wall art. But it has a wood burning fireplace, and I cannot wait to burn some wood this fall. So we go into the master bedroom. We got a little walk-in closet, master bath. I'm redoing all the bathrooms, so everything's tore out right now. And then there's a walkout patio on the living room side and in the master bedroom. This is sweet. I got a walkout deck that is huge. And I'm gonna trim out a bunch of trees, but this drops down, and then there's a ridge that comes up on the other side. So I could have, potentially like a 100-yard archery range back there, like a legit 100-yard 3D archery range right off my deck that I could shoot, which is pretty crazy. But back inside, let's see. This is the second bedroom. Nothing too crazy. Bathroom. Again, everything's tore out. We're gonna put a tub and a tile surround in there, vanity toilet. And then we have the laundry room with a closet. So not a pretty nice setup. And then when you go down the stairs, We actually extended this floor back this way to get more floor space. We're gonna put a can light up there. So once you come downstairs, it's kind of like a two-sided basement. So you got a big old area here, and then on the other side of the stairs, you got a big old space right here. So they already finished out a bedroom right here in this back end. So nice finished bedroom. Might put an egress in here to make it a legal bedroom, we'll see. And then right here, they have a bathroom all pretty much plumbed in. So I'm gonna frame up a half bath right here, a couple closets, probably like a pantry space right there, something like that. And then the rest of it, I'm just gonna insulate it and finish it out and put a wall up here. My wife loves this because she wants to have a hot tub really bad. So we may be putting a hot tub right there or over there. We'll see. That's that. This is my project. I think we closed on it like a month ago, something like that. Haven't got a ton done on it. Been wrapping up another flip house that we've been working on, but we got probably 2 days left, and then I'm gonna be moving everything over here and then working on this full time for the next month. So if you don't see any videos from me, because I'm in this little place, putting drywall up, laying floors, doing all that stuff. But the cool thing is I will have so much more flexibility to do awesome, fun things in this house. You know, like I said, I can literally make, I went out and saw this view from this deck before the leaves were on, and you could easily make a 100-yard 3D archery range off your deck. Like, you very easily could. It's just crazy. It's a super cool setup. And then the hunting opportunity, the hunting opportunity on top of that just makes it even cooler. That's what's going on here. Hopefully I'll be making some more videos soon. I'll probably make some sort of a little, I don't know. I was thinking about doing like a pallet board wall down in the basement, maybe in that room down there. I thought about making that like an office room and maybe doing like a cool little wooden wall. Yeah, I'll have to figure out where I'm gonna put my big buck from this past fall. Part of me wants to put it right here on the wall, because that would be so cool right there on the peak of the wall. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. I wouldn't mind kind of doing like a pallet board wall and then putting all my mounts up there or something like that. So if you don't hear from me for like the next month, it's because I'm working on this little project, but it'll be really cool once it's done. I can't wait to get moved in here. Just so many cool things about this house that I love so much. And it'll really give me more opportunities to make more videos. I kind of want to take one of the bedrooms downstairs or somewhere and do like a pallet board wall or something cool for video backgrounds. I don't know, it's just sick having woods, you know, right in your backyard and being able to go hunt in your backyard pretty much. It's just crazy. Like, geez, I did not think in a million years this would be my second home, but here we are. Thank you guys so much for watching, for subscribing. I hope to bring a lot more awesome stuff your way. I got so many hunts from last year. Oh gosh, I did like a whole course on smoking meats with my buddy Mike Kenyon last year and filmed a whole bunch of stuff on that. So I'll be putting that together too. And yeah, hopefully bringing a lot more super cool content your way. But until then, I'll be here. Have fun doing whatever you're doing, and we'll catch you next time.